Hey everybody, this is our response to Papa Drew's challenge of the 10 things to do when you're stuck at home during a pandemic. And what are the 10 things we do? Well, stick around and find out right after the intro. Hit it. Everybody, thanks for sticking with us through the intro. Now, 10 things to do when you're stuck in your house or your mobile home or your motorhome or your shed or your van down by the river. Couldn't resist. Well, anyway, 10 things to do when you're cooped up. We haven't planned it, we haven't discussed it, we're just going for it. So the number one thing, obviously, is make a YouTube video. If you don't have a YouTube channel, I guess start a YouTube channel making videos about what you're doing while sitting around the house. I'll call that one thing, not two things.
Yeah, that's like everybody's going live
YouTube,
now.
just YouTube. That'd be one thing. We currently have a live stream going on right over here, right off camera, of Talon laying on the couch, and it's been running. We did it yesterday, and we're running it today. So we're giving people some smooth jazz music, and Talon chilling on the couch. So that's number one, YouTube.
Number two is...
Don't do number two because we don't have any toilet paper. No, sorry, go ahead.
You want to, if you haven't downsized and you want to downsize, now is a great opportunity to go through your house and downsize. And if you want to sell your house and get out of your sticks and bricks, now's a great time to go through and get rid of everything that you want to get rid of. Now, you may not be able to take it to your donation center. Some places, the donation centers are, allowing it like maybe on the curb or, in a box or something. But if you can't do that, you can at least separate it and know what's to go when everything opens back up.
Yep.
So.
And we've been talking about doing that for the past week. Maybe we'll start it. I don't know. We need to.
Don't procrastinate. We are procrastinators when it comes to doing stuff we don't want to do. And who wants to pack up?
So instead of cleaning,
get rid of stuff.
We're making videos.
I clean. I've been cleaning.
Yeah. I've been making videos. So number 3. What to do?
Yard work.
Yard work. Something else we're procrastinating about.
Yep. This is a great time to get out and clean up those beds and, trim up the edges on your lawn and, clip the grass with your scissors.
Well, I saw that video too. I'm afraid to actually go out and do yard work because I have bad knees and a bad back, so the last thing I need to do is make it worse and end up having to go to the hospital.
Nobody
I don't want to go to
said
the
you
hospital.
have to do it. They just said, what can you do?
Oh, okay. Well, then
So
get
you
on
don't
it.
have to do
Then
yard
get on it
work.
then.
No, I'm saying this video is for people. What can they do?
Right.
So if they like
Gotcha.
yard work, we don't like yard work.
Gotcha. Wash your vehicles would be number 4.
Right. Wash your vehicles.
And I say vehicles, that would include your boats, your RVs, your cars. If you're bored enough with that, you can come over to our house and wash our RVs and car. We only have one car and one RV, so it's and our RV was just washed and waxed about a month ago. So really, if we just had the front end cleaned, which I need to do anyway, get the bugs out.
It'd be a lot better. And you can
get the bugs out. No, sorry.
You can physical distance by doing that too, because we can just leave everything outside for you.
Yep.
They can do the yard work too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have the good toilet paper that we will 2 rolls, and they're the mega rolls too. So 2 rolls. You want to come wash and wash and wax our small Equinox SUV, and wash the front end of
for 2 rolls of toilet paper.
2 rolls.
That's steep price.
That's big money. That's big money right there, and that's just going to get bigger as the crazy people keep hoarding everything that's really not scarce. It's only scarce because of panic buying. But anyway, as we continue to run our virus-free channel, that's the most we'll talk about diet. So number 5.
Number 5 is Crafting. You can do all kinds of crafts. My mom does a junk journal type craft where you just take all those scraps from places you've been and different things that you've done, and you can make really neat journals out of them. So you can check out her YouTube channel at Jeanne, Jeanne Baney, Baney, at Jeanne Baney.
And we'll also have a link to her channel in the description below too, so you can just go directly there.
Yep.
We still haven't figured out how to put a link in the video, so I can point up here to all these corners, but nothing will be there.
So you can check out.
Actually, I know how to do that.
Craft.
Well, it'll be up. It'll be up in the corner.
How to craft all your junk.
Yeah. Kind of along that same lines is if you have a scanner at home, which most of you do, even if it's your cell phone, because your cell phone can be used as a scanner. Lots of apps out there for free that you can put on your phone to make it a scanner. Scan those important documents. Scan those things that you need to keep, but you don't need to keep the actual hard copy of. Not so stuff that's not like a memento. Just scan it and upload it. Organize your. I guess it's part of organizing your legal documents or personal documents.
And I would say recently a friend of mine posted on Facebook that her husband gave her a piece of paper. It wasn't fancy. It's nothing you have to get notarized or anything like that right away, but I mean you probably want to at some point. But it gave all the account numbers and listings for everything for your will and your estate stuff. And she had a husband who passed away and she was fairly young, and so this is her second marriage, and for him to do that was a great gift. And so we'd recommend taking that time and making sure that your spouse knows where all of your great information is, where they can find all that stuff if they need to. Hopefully that won't come to that, but it's nice to have it on hand. And this is a great time to do it when you have extra time.
And once you scan all that stuff in, upload it to a secure document storage location. You can use Google Drive, which is free for I think up to 15 gigabytes. And there's a lot of other free or low cost options. We use Dropbox. That's one of the most popular ones. The cool thing about Dropbox too is you can use it to, if you put it on your phone, it automatically uploads your pictures and videos that you take on your phone to Dropbox. So if you do that and you have the Dropbox app on your computer, you're out taking videos and pictures. By the time you get home, all your videos and pictures will be sitting on your laptop. And if your laptop breaks, dies, and you can't get into it, the hard drive blows up, or you lose it in a river, just saying, if you lose it in a river, then we'll have a link to RV Underway up here too, because he lost his phone in a river recently. Then all that stuff will be on there. And of course, this is all dependent on you having your phone connected to a good signal, so you can upload like 4G. So that was number
6. So we're on to number 7.
Ooh, we're rolling.
Yep. Number 7 would be get out that cookbook. Now is a great time to kind of look through different recipes, whether it be online or an old family cookbook, that maybe stuff you haven't made in a while because it just takes a little bit more time or effort to do it. So
especially if it's cake.
Especially if it's cake. So if you have a great recipe, share it in the comments below. We want to make some neat things that are different.
Good idea. Yeah, give us some recipes in the comment below. So now we're number 8.
We're number 8. So we have 8, 9, and 10 to do.
8, 9, 10. 3 more to go. That's good math skills right there. No Common Core here, let me tell you. I don't even know how to do Common Core math. I've seen examples of it and it just blows my mind.
I would say, the other thing too is catch up on all of your Netflix and, Amazon Prime and all those different Hulu subscriptions.
Binge watch some good shows. Yeah,
binge watch some good shows. All right, number 9. Get out your webcams, your FaceTime, your Skype, however you want to do it, and connect with your family, whether they're, down the street or across the country, and play a board game or, just find out how they're doing and maybe take a tour of their house and see what they've done lately to jazz it up. And, if you haven't been able to be by to see them in a little while.
Yeah. And an easy way to do that without using, especially if you're a content creator and you do live streams already, you may already use a website. It's not really a program. It's a website called StreamYard. It's free. Well, 20 hours a month is free, but you can have up to 6 people in a room, and you don't have to broadcast it. You can just set up the stream. Everybody can come in. You're not broadcasting anything out, and then the 6 cameras that are in there, you can interact however you want to interact, whether it be playing that board game, playing cards. Kind of hard to play cards in board games, but figure it out.
Well, you just
make
get
it
somebody
fun.
to move it for you.
Make it fun, exactly.
Like
make it fun.
One person gets to do all the moving.
Yeah. But then there's other alternatives out there too. You can do Facebook to make phone calls, video calls. Lots of video call options out there.
Well, there's Google Hangouts and there's
Yep.
Zoom and stuff. Some
Yep.
of it costs, some of it doesn't. You can check into those. And I know some of them have lift restrictions to make sure that people are able to get together in that.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to play a board game, then just call them at dinner time and have dinner with them. You might be having steak and they might be having spaghetti, but that's okay. I mean, that's just like you had a big buffet at
Yep,
the
just have dinner
table.
with them. That way you can still sit around the dinner table and talk. So that leads us to the final suggestion,
The numero uno.
or number 10, since we started from 1 to 9.
Oh yeah, I was thinking we were going backwards. Sorry.
I usually am going backwards, but that's a different story.
You're right. Never done.
Exercise. Now's a
Exercise.
good time. You're not restricted to your home. You can get out of the house. Lisa's recording this video. They're not restricting people to their homes. You can get out of your house. You can walk around your neighborhood. You can walk around your yard. Just the key is just maintain that physical distance. Notice I'm not saying social distance, because we want to be socially close, but physically separate.
Right, and a lot of neighborhoods are doing on like the Nextdoor app. If you haven't heard of that, it's an app for your neighborhood, and so a lot of them are doing like teddy bear walks or different scavenger hunts, and so people can put things in their window, and then the kids can walk through the neighborhood with their families, and they can look for those different things. So see if your neighborhood is doing something like that, and if not, start one.
Yeah, and along the same lines, a lot of people are suggesting like go geocaching. If you're not familiar with geocaching, go to geocaching.com for all the information. But basically, it's a worldwide scavenger hunt. But the only problem with that is once you find the item, you don't know who else has touched that item or touched everything else around that item. Especially if you're in a smaller town that doesn't have a lot of geocaches, it could be being touched by a lot of people. The trees and everything else leading up to it could be touched by a lot of people. So if you're going to do geocaching, please practice precautionary measures. Wash your hands frequently, wear gloves if you can, mask, all that. And that's our 10 suggestions on
Keeping busy during this
insane.
grounded time. We're all grounded.
Yeah, we're all grounded. As adults, we're all grounded, as Happy Place Diaries was mentioning
Yeah.
on one of their videos. We're all grounded. So, thanks for watching. And as always, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give us 2 thumbs down. Let us really know you don't like it with the 2 thumbs down. Leave us a good comment, like a recipe or some other suggestions that you may have. Share this video with a friend so they can, if you think they need to have some ideas on what to do during this time. And if you haven't already subscribed to us, please consider hitting that red subscribe button. 100% free. And we'd love to have you along for the ride. Hopefully this will pass pretty soon. We can get back out on the road and go get to see some few things. So like us, share us, comment to us, subscribe to us.
And ring that bell.
And when you hit the bell notification, be sure to select all. That way you know when we're doing lives or when we upload a new video. And with that, stay safe, and we hope to see you down the road.
Bye-bye.